Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by Pete's Garage. Now in this video we're going to talk about making money, how you can make money off of YouTube videos. There's two ways you can do it. We're going to talk about that, then we're going to go on a little road trip and I'm going to share with you a person who's doing that, a unique approach to it, and then I'm going to share with you this kind of garage barn find I stumbled across that was really pretty incredible. Now the first way you can make money off of YouTube is pretty simple. You can make videos. Now no matter what you do, whether you work on cars, you like to go fishing, you are a good arts and crafts person, knitting, whatever, making crafts, or you are a stamp collector, rock collector, you make model train layouts, whatever it is, you are an expert at what you do because you had to do some research, you have to figure out what you're doing and make sure you're doing it right. So what you need to do is figure out what you need to know to participate in your hobby or whatever it is you do, and share that with other people. What would other people value by knowing, or what did you have to research in order to engage in that activity? People want to know that. Now the second way you can make money off of YouTube videos is something I just learned this week. A friend of mine who I learned through these YouTube videos is someone who was local to me. I got to be friends with them through YouTube videos and Facebook. And yes, you can meet people on Facebook, become friends, and actually meet them in real life. I know that's a surprise. My friend is Howard Goldman, and he has started a business, a car-related business, but he's a really neat guy because he starts these businesses and they got cool things. Like he is the self-appointed, unopposed, he ran unopposed for the commissioner of the Department of Coffee and Donuts for Buffalo. And he has a little stand or a toll booth that he bought that the state was getting rid of. He bought a toll booth and he sells donuts on the street like a toll booth. It is so funny, but he's making money doing it. But what we're going to talk about is how he's using YouTube videos to make money. Now I wanted to take this video on the road to go somewhere else so we're not here in Pete's Garage all the time. So I went to Howard's building where he started this business. And he's got a unique angle here. He wants to show or prove, his business model is that you can not know anything about a subject. Well, I would say not know anything. He's a car guy. He's been a motorhead for a long time, so he knows how to work on cars. So he's not completely uninformed about working on cars. But he wanted to work on cars to make money. And how he's doing that is he's using YouTube videos to help him make repairs to make money. So if he doesn't know how to do something, he looks it up on YouTube, finds out how to do it, then he does the repair, and that's the second way to make money. Use the information on YouTube to create a business to make money. Now a couple unique things happened this past week that made me want to make this video and share it with you. First, my YouTube channel went over 100,000 subscribers. So thank you to everyone who subscribed. I love making videos and I'm so happy you find value in it. The second thing that happened was Howard got issued his permit to open a shop or be a legal shop in New York State. There's a lot of red tape, it took forever, but he finally got that permit. So just like you, he had a basic understanding of what he wanted to do, work on cars. He knew something about it, and he did some research, and he found out what he wanted to do. Then he started this business. It's called Buffalube. We live in Buffalo, so he called his business Buffalube. He's got Buffalube.com. Here's the link right here. You guys can go take a look at it. It's really pretty cool. And he calls himself Lube Goldman. His name is Howard Goldman, so he's Lube Goldman. And it's interesting because he's not doing this as a business where you have to go there and get an estimate or drop your car off or be unsure of what's going to be done. He's just an honest guy who's trying to do car work for people and help them out and use YouTube to help him make money. So here's my first tip for you. No matter what you want to do, make a YouTube channel, and whatever your content is, just make sure it's valuable. And my first tip in this video here is persistency. Make a video a week, post on a regular basis, make sure that you're putting information out there so people can count on it. It's just like a regular TV show. YouTube is becoming like TV, where people have a show they like on Tuesday night or Thursday night, whatever it is. If they know you're going to put a video out every Saturday, they're going to look forward to it, they'll return, and they'll watch your video and provide valuable content. I see content I don't understand where the value is, but people like this stuff. There's videos with people just like rubbing cloth and making sounds or or talking, whispering. There's all kinds of millions and millions of ideas on YouTube. So no matter what you like to do or what you're good at, you can make money. So let's take a little road trip and go visit Howard at Buffalube. All right, here we are as we roll up on the shop. All right, so here I am at Buffalube, but you wouldn't know it because there aren't any signs anywhere that tell me that this is Buffalube. But we're gonna go inside, meet my good friend Howard Goldman, and find out how he's using YouTube to make some extra money. Now, you might think we went right to work, but while we were waiting for the customer to arrive, we made French fries.
Now, in the meantime, I've had other bookings, and I've actually taken in another job that turned into several jobs.
Yeah, that's Howard, the guy with the shirt and the tie. He's got to dress up because he is the commissioner of the Department of Coffee and Donuts for the city of Buffalo, so he's got to look nice. But to my surprise, he also wears a shirt and a tie while he's working on the car.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Buffalube, Lube Goldman speaking. That's it. We're in business, ladies and gentlemen. Let's roll.
Let's go make some money.
We'll leave these French fries here.
As we were walking down, I stumbled across the first of the garage find, an all-original 1969 AMX.
I rebuilt the original Carter car. The cold start system on this, the choke system, I've got the air cleaner. I took it off because I was studying this carburetor during my carburetor period. And it's even got the heat stove. It's all there. All the stuff people always took off.
This car is all original. It has the numbers matching 390 with the factory 4-speed Hurst transmission in it. All of the paint is original. Even the luggage rack on the back trunk is original from AMC. The original factory enamel is in beautiful condition, and it even has the original factory wheels and tires. 8-track. Now, I had never been there before, and I was kind of inquisitive, so I walk around this piece of machinery where I stumbled across the second of my unique garage find. This is a 1970 International Harvester Scout 800B. These were available for less than 8 months, from August 1970 till March 1971, before it was replaced by the Scout 2. It was common to say that no two are quite the same, and that was true because the things like the engine type, transmission, driveline, paint codes, gear ratios, and other parts on these vehicles were specific to the vehicle. The dealer would install these things, and there were a variety of parts used to make these packages. Like in late 1970, the Snow Star package was available only with this 6-cylinder engine developed especially for snowplow usage, and he uses this truck to plow snow. So now I figure we're going to work on the car, and I walk into another part of his shop and I run into this. This is a 1971 Javelin base model with a really cool history. This vehicle began its life as a police car. Actually, it was an Alabama State Police car, and it was a base model that they used as a cop car. In 1971, Alabama bought 133 of these Javelin AMX 401 4Vs from Reinhardt AMC of Montgomery, Alabama, to be used as state police cars. The state police loved them. They were too expensive, so the decision was made to go with this particular plainer base model Javelin. The drivetrain remained essentially unchanged. They were powered by a special fleet service version of AMC's new 401 cubic inch 4-barrel V8 engine backed by a Borg-Warner automatic transmission. It was late 1971 model year, but still there was an order placed for 71 of these base model Javelins, and this is one of those 71. Now, right behind that Javelin was another gem truck. This is a 1970 International Harvester truck with a factory 392 engine. It's a model 1200D, which is all-wheel drive, and as you can see, it is the official vehicle for the City of Buffalo Department of Coffee and Donuts, and of course is converted to be a flatbed dump truck. But wait, there's still more! There was this 1970 Javelin 390 automatic with the pistol grip shifter, all standard, not to mention the spare 390 sitting on the side. Right above that was the first brand new car that Howard ever bought, a 1984 Corvette. And probably the nicest car out of the whole bunch was this 1971 SST Javelin. The paint was gorgeous on it, and this car was in beautiful condition. It didn't have an engine in it, but that didn't matter. The badge on the side said 401, and Howard has a 401 board and stroke to 429 to go in this monster. And I'll tell you, this car, sitting here as I looked at it, it was absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful car to look at, and I'm glad he shared it with me. Now, that was my first time ever being involved in a garage find, barn find situation. I've known him for a while. I had no idea he had these cars, and I had no idea they were such great condition, tucked away in the condition that they're in. And I already asked, and I'll tell you right now, they're not for sale. Now the money-making part. Since Howard is fairly good with cars, he wants to make money working on other people's cars. He enjoys it. So he's doing some limited service, simple stuff, brakes, shocks, that kind of thing. Things that you can do quickly and not have to tear apart the whole car to do it. So his first job as a licensed shop is to change some shocks. He's got this customer, we're gonna pull it in, he's gonna change his shocks, we're gonna watch him do it with his white shirt and tie on, and we're gonna see how he makes out. You can see we reached the part of the job where he actually had to roll up his sleeves.
One of the things that you'll notice is on your first day is sometimes your cuffs will start to slide down during the heat of battle. It's nothing I don't think any of us should be embarrassed about. What you do is take a clean shop rag. I like to use the typical blue rags, and you pull it up with that. And that way you don't have to wash your hands yet again. It's warm like anything. The way it's Buffalube, first shock. Got the parts in stock, so the only thing that could go wrong is if it's the wrong part. These are G-Force Gabriel Ultras featured at Buffalube because it's the only one we've ever bought so far. I did YouTube research and guys like these. I literally research everything. It's not part
Gabriel's are good shots.
It's not a, it's not a gimmick. It is a gimmick, but it's not a gimmick because I really do it. You know, the way I'm thinking is when I select a part for a customer, as I've been sourcing these, I actually save the link on their file. So if they want to ask or they're interested why I chose a certain thing, or they might say, well, I like this one better. I could say, well, that's a good one, but here's why I came to my decision.
Right.
I got the link to the YouTube video. You know, it's third-party support.
Sure.
It's nice.
whole job, clean shirt, tie, never got dirty, and did a fantastic job. Now this is the lesson in all this. No matter what you like to do, you can make money at it. You can do it on YouTube. You can make videos and post them on YouTube and make money that way. Or like Howard did, you heard him say that he researches on YouTube to make sure he selects the correct parts for a customer. Then he's positive and he can share with the customer why he chose that part. You're making money either from the video itself or you're using that information on YouTube to make money for yourself on the side. Now, if you have a full-time job and you say, I can never do that, I don't have the hours, I don't have the time, now I'll tell you this. I make videos on YouTube and you don't have to put more than maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 hours a week into making videos. The longer ones might take a little bit longer, but a couple hours a week. You do that every week, 3 hours a week, 4 hours a week. You make a video every week, you're gonna start making money on YouTube. Now, if you don't wanna have regular retail hours like a shop does from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, you do it like Howard does. He's a professional, he has other stuff he does, so he does it by appointment only. And his appointments are from 5 to 7 in the evening or maybe 8 to 12 on Saturdays. So making your business by appointment only, you don't have to be there all day long. You can still work a full-time job and have a part-time gig, make some money in the process. Now that's the beauty of YouTube and the social media world in which we live. There are literally millions and millions of ways to leverage that technology to make some extra money for yourself. Now, I hope you find this valuable. I wanted to share this with you because I thought it was pretty interesting. Now, if you haven't already, please click on the subscribe button so you can stay up with all kinds of the videos I do here. I got a whole bunch of series planned out, some more of the how to avoid getting ripped off things. So subscribe, come back, and thanks for stopping by Pete's Garage.